of Elgeyo Marakwet and West Pokot are really watching this Honorable Murkomen, and I want to tell them, the Marakwet and Pokot, we will work with Honorable Murkomen 100%. Let them understand that. Politics in Asia. Now, Chair, one, Honorable Murkomen, the ministry you are going in, the biggest problem is resources. They have the best expertise. The only problem will be resources. You've mentioned about that, and we expect as Parliament that you'll come with the ingenious ways. And nobody should tell you that they are floating infrastructure bond. That thing is not that thing will not help roads, Honorable Murkomen. So nobody should lie to you. You should find your own ways to make it a roads bond, the way it was proposed by Parliament. 2, expressway. There was an omission, Honorable Chair, through you to the nominee. If you look at landing, and many Kenyans have been asking me as the chair, if you come from airport, Honorable Chair, and you come to Parliament, you land at Capital Center. It doesn't help. It doesn't become an expressway. Because you land at Capital Center, you have used 1 hour from Kisumu to the airport. And then you land at the Capital Center, you spend 2 hours to be in Parliament. It doesn't help. We had proposed as committee that landing should be found at least within the El Selassie Road. Second, Chair, if you come from Westlands and you're coming to Parliament, you land at, no, not Musham. There's nothing Bunyala, you land at Bunyala. So it doesn't serve as Honorable Chair. So I'm giving that as a caution to the new. It doesn't help us. The expressway is then a bypass.
They're landing at Bunyala. I thought it's Museum Hill and then Capital.
There is no landing at Museum Hill when you're coming from Westlands.
Yes.
There's no landing, Honorable Chair.
So it's Capital.
Yeah. When you come from Westlands, I was the chair and I'm still chair of that transport until somebody else takes over. When you come from Westlands, Your Excellency Speaker, when you're coming to Parliament, you land at Bunyala Road. There's no landing at even University or Museum Hill. There's landing in Museum Hill if you're coming from this side of town, Jomo Kenyatta Airport.
You are right.
You land there. So, Honorable Chair, this is a very important proposal that we are giving to the new minister, if it's approved by the House, so that they can be able to look at that. And we proposed that if you come from Westlands, you land at Nyayo House. At least you can be able to get into town. And if you are going to Westlands again, you also take off from the same roundabout. If you want to go to Westlands now, you have to go to Bunyala Road. Then you go to Westlands. It doesn't work and it doesn't help. That is number 2. 3, Chair. The issue of Kenya Airways is not been sorted out. It's not out of the wood yet. This Parliament, Honorable Chair, proposed and approved that that Kenya Airways should be nationalized. We should make it our own so that we can do the things we do. That thing went to the executive and it stayed there. Now, if approved, Honorable Murkomen, you'll be able to look at that. Every county, the Honorable Chair, was proposed that it must have a serviceable airstrip so that we open our country. What is the take of the minister as he takes over if approved by Parliament? And finally, I agree.
Those are 4 questions.
Finally,
be fair to others, Pkosing.
Finally, Chair, the annuity. It was approved by Parliament, Chair, through the chairmanship of Honorable Ichung'wa. I presented when he was budget chairman. We proposed and he approved that thing should be scrapped. It is the most expensive project in this country. 240 million per kilometer. It cannot work, Honorable Chair. And I thank the minister for saying that. 240 million.
Be more obedient, Murugara.
Thank you. Thank you,
You've
Chairman.
asked 4 questions. He will answer them.
All right. Thank you, Chairman. It's still grappling. Thank you, Chair. I think much of what he was